evening. I am Sananjay and welcome to Radio Bharti. Let's begin with the top news updates of the day. CAQM bans new petrol, diesel, two-wheelers and LCVs for aggregators in NCR from January. PM Modi chairs first Union ministries meet after Pahalgam attack. 8 ship carrying Greta Thunberg heads to Gaza amid Israel warning. US 40s UN Gaza ceasefire resolution backed by 14 nations. Major Asian markets end in gain. European markets trade in green. India cautions ADB regarding possibility of misuse of its resources by Pakistan. Bengaluru gears up to welcome IPL champions RCB with grand celebrations. Nakamura halts Guket's surge with crucial win. The Commission for Air Quality Management in the National Capital Region and adjoining areas had issued a new set of directions aimed at fast tracking the transition to cleaner mobility in Delhi NCR. The CAQM has directed motor vehicle aggregators, delivery service providers, and e commerce entities of Delhi NCR to induct CNG, electric three wheeler auto rickshaws, in the existing fleet of aggregators. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chaired a meeting of the Union Council of Ministers in a New Delhi yesterday. It was the first such meeting after the Pahalgam terror attack and retaliatory actions conducted by the country against Pakistan under Operation Sindoor. During the meeting, union ministers including Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, JP Nadda, Chirag Paswan, and CR Patil were present. A humanitarian aid vessel named Madeline, organized by the Freedom Flotilla Coalition, in a route to Gaza with a group of activists, including prominent climate campaigner Greta Thunberg. The mission aims to draw international attention to the humanitarian crisis in the Palestinian enclave and challenge the long standing Israel blockade. The United States has vetoed a United Nations Security Council resolution demanding an immediate, unconditional, and permanent ceasefire in Gaza, blocking a measure that had the support of all 14 other Council members, including the United Kingdom. The resolution, which also called for unrestricted humanitarian access across Gaza, was introduced amid escalating concern over the humanitarian crisis in the enclave. Major Asian stocks closed with gains today. South Korea's Kospi climbed 2.59%, Japan's Nikkei rose 1.80%, Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index gained 0.60%, China's Shanghai Composite Index added over 0.42%, and Singapore's Straits Times Index settled 0.24% up. India has cautioned the Asian Development Bank regarding the possibility of misuse of its resources and extending any form of financial support to Pakistan. Sources said that New Delhi has shared deep concerns regarding the potential misuse of ADB resources, particularly in the light of Islamabad's increasing defense expenditure, its declining tax to GDP ratio, and the lack of demonstrable progress on key macroeconomics reforms. Bengaluru is waiting with bated breath for its RCB heroes who won the IPL in Ahmedabad yesterday. The winning team is arriving in Bengaluru in the afternoon. They will reach Vidhan Sabha, the iconic seat of state legislature. Chief Minister Siddha Marai, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar, and other dignitaries will receive the victorious team members and felicitate them in front of Vidhan Sabha. At the Norway Chess 2025, Indian Grandmaster Arjun Agassi got back to winning ways in round 8 as he defeated American Grandmaster Fabio Corona in an intense time scramble last night. Arjun was playing with white pieces, managed a critical win by turning a borderline, lost position in a winning on. That's all for today. For more such updates, stay tuned to Radio Bharti. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel.